Good morning, everyone, from another gorgeous day here in Carolina. I don't know how we got so lucky, but I'm loving it. Marty was here just a minute ago, but he's not here right this second. I'm sure he'll come running up. There he is. I knew it. He was in the front yard somewhere. Yeah, it's right at 60 degrees right now, headed to around 80 today. So, it's my birthday, and that means I usually have a good bit of input into what we're doing for the day, but maybe even a little more so today. I called yard day. Don's gonna work on the stones over there for the Japanese maple that we talked about yesterday, and I'm going to pull stilt grass. I canceled my appointment for tomorrow at the chiropractor. Johnny wants to be dropped off, has asked to be dropped off at a friend's house, and it's kind of in the direction of Crabtree, and Don's going to get me a new MacBook. So we're going to go. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, 96% chance of 0.4 of an inch of rain. I didn't look at what hour that was though. But anyway, I thought we'd drop Johnny off, go to Crabtree, do that tomorrow when it's supposed to be rainy. That's my birthday present. That's my, I've had this MacBook since we got Ruby. I think we got it within a month of getting Ruby. So, while it has not stopped working, it's not, the technology now has greatly improved, and I'm having some issues like keeping things plugged into it and it shutting down on me and some other stuff. So that would be very nice, but we're going to do that tomorrow instead of today at my request. I kind of am in plant mode in the spring. That gets to a part where the mosquitoes really start biting and it gets really hot out, and I don't want to mess with plants until fall. But not there yet. I don't know what got a hold of my salvia and petunia in there. It ate that pot and this pot a little bit. Not affecting the flower growth, and yeah, I need to plant this passion flower because it's starting to reach out and want to connect to other things. I don't know that I said yesterday, but we ordered a new Tempest weather flow weather station. It's kind of a joint Mother's Day, Father's Day gift, and they had a sale, Mom's Day coupon that saved us a little bit on it. We've been wanting to upgrade the one on the side yard over here that isn't working well anymore. It's been up for over 10 years, and we could order parts for it and probably get it going again, but the way it measures rain doesn't work well in a wooded lot. It gets clogged, and the new technology is so much more. So instead of trying to revitalize this one, we went with a new one. The only thing it doesn't do is some of those time lapses of the sky. But with the Ring cameras that we have, I'm not too, I would take that, but I'm not like over the top about needing that particular function. So when we get our weather station up, I will share a link to the weather station. You hear me talk about the weather a lot. You can potentially hear me talk about the weather more. Good morning, Panther. Hey, bud. Hi. Hi. Hello. Nice morning. I'm being serenaded by the rooster, but that's okay. No mishaps overnight with any plants and deer, so that's always a plus first thing in the morning. I've got to update my Japanese maple album so I don't lose track of what's what and what's where. Good morning, Gray. Hi. Hello. How are you? How's my sweet girl? Hi, sweetie pea. Hi. Good morning. Yeah, Don's going to be working up there near the copper gazing globe and the ladybug flag, and I thought I'd work in here pulling. He did the part where there's not a lot of lady ferns, so he could use the weed eater, but if he comes over here with the weed eater, then he'd tear up a bunch of the lady ferns. So anyway, there's a good part of this that's still in the shade, and I'm going to work down here, and it's a nice day anyway, and I've got my hat on. So we have 2 clumps of this here and there, and I didn't plant it, and I just used Google to look it up, and it's Jack in the Pulpit, and you can kind of see down in there. For all I know, it's invasive, but we are not getting rid of it. It's just too cool. The flower over here on the other side, I don't know if flower is the right word or not, but it has some really cool purple, almost orchid looking color to it. You can sort of see in there. I'll get a picture. It's coming along pretty nice, and I got lots of cat help. I got Tux over there up on the grass, and Marty down here. He was up on the stump for a while, and Stripe is currently on the bridge, but he spent 30 minutes rubbing my legs helping me. But I got company.
So Mary and I talked about it a little bit more. I kind of gave up on my idea of making a little pedestal type thing out of that old stump. Double reason is sooner or later I'm going to have to do something with these blocks, and that stump could be there, and if dragging it up here would be additional work, and then I'd still have to get rid of the blocks. So I figure I'll get rid of the blocks, and then I won't have to dig over there. So I'm going to have to dig sooner or later, so I figure over here the blocks would be better. I'll just leave the stump there. But the point is, I'm going to kind of cut into this bank a little bit, make it a semicircle, but I don't have enough blocks, I think, to really do a good job, because they go quick. So what I'm going to do, that first layer on the ground that normally you would cut into the ground and level up and then put your blocks on that, I'm going to cut in these the wood, this pressure treated wood. It's free, I've got it. It won't last forever. The blocks will last way longer. But this pressure treated wood will probably outlast me. I mean, all I got to do is figure no more than 30 years. I'll be 97 at that point. I won't care. So anything that lasts 20 to 30 years is good enough. And I figure this will last 20 to 30 years. Well, there it is. It wasn't that bad. I used all the blocks I had. 3 courses. I had to use a couple concrete blocks to kind of level it up a little bit. It ain't exactly the finest engineering job, civil engineering job, but like I said, you know, all it's got to last is to 2050, and I'll be good with that.
Your timing's excellent.
Good.
It's going on 3 o'clock. It's after 2:30 sometime. We've been out here a while. I have pulled a lot. I do mean a lot. And I left a little bit where the ferns are cleared, but Don can get with the weed eater. But I've had enough fun down here for today, and I'm coming to check out Don's progress. I heard a lot of finessing over here while I was pulling. Couldn't really see anything, but
I made a video, but I got 3 courses. I used every brick we had, every block we had.
I
had to use a couple concrete blocks to fill in. It's not the greatest. It'll do.
I'm happy with it. That's all that really matters, right?
That's correct. It's got to last to 20, this time in 2050.
I think it looks nice. Don't you guys think it looks nice? After that tree gets going, that's one of those wide ones, low to the ground wide ones. You half won't be able to see the wall anyway. Not that there's anything not to want to see, but I don't think I'll last very long on this hard rock, but I'll go and keep you company for a minute.
That's good. That's a great idea.
I have Stripe. Oh, and I got Tux. Stripey. Yep, there's Marty. Marty's the one who kept me the best company of anybody.
Good.
He did really good today.
Oh, what girl should be alone on her birthday?
That's right. Well, you were over here, but it still is a little far.
Yeah.
I told Donnie that he made my vision a reality, and I'm really happy. Well, I'm super excited about it. I'm just back out from fixing Johnny some lunch. I had made him some rice the other night, and I was explaining about reconstituting it with a little butter and water, and I put in some big chunks of Canadian bacon. It smelled really good. Some of the butter had some Vidalia onion, some sweet Vidalia onion. So anyway, I was explaining Mom's idea of how to reheat rice the best way, the yummiest way. And he was appreciative, and I just saw Don go to the road for another wheelbarrow full. He's tired. I want to go get dirt, but I'm probably going to feed him some bacon and eggs and maybe a quick nap, because we can clean up and go get dirt and then put the, doesn't have to get us re-dirty to get dirt. All right, I'm going in to clean up. Don says 1 or 2 more trips. He's putting the nice dirt where all of the plants would be, mostly the tree, and the roots and stuff up around the wall to help keep the dirt from not just going through the holes. Exactly. We have landscape fabric, but we're probably not gonna. And I got my first mosquito bite. I was out there all that time, no mosquito bites, and then I sat there on that hard rock. I can't take the rock anymore. I'm headed to clean up, and then we're gonna go to Home Depot in a little bit. Gotta have a Home Depot on my birthday. Some place that sells dirt and plants. I'm really excited about the wall. I am. It's gonna look great. Well, Don's got a lot of dirt. I don't know where he got it all from, but he said he's on his way out for the last load, and it's looking good. I'm out of the shower. I've deboned the chicken, and I'm gonna go put holes with the drill in my plant pot over here, so when we're messing with dirt, we can fill my pot. This one's gonna be for the little snowflake Japanese maple. It can go in the ground or get a bigger pot another year. Wow, are you sure we're able to fill it up most of the way?
Yeah, it's about 6 wheelbarrows, 7, I can't remember.
Yeah, Don said we check out the street when we go by. He's got it nice and evened up now up there.
Got it evened up, yep.
We're headed to Home Depot.
Yes, sir.
Don's really ready for his nap.
Yeah, I'm ready for my nap. So I evened it up pretty good. It's barely on the edge right there. It's actually still got a little bit more to go, but I did angle it a little bit and gave it a little bit better shape. It's supposed to rain tonight, so all that will be, deposited down there. So, and it'll start building back up. In another year or two, I'll have, 6, 8 more wheelbarrows full of dirt.
It's all nice topsoil.
Yeah, it's
nice dirt.
It's good enough. I mean, that one tree of mine, that maple tree by the bridge there, exactly where I got the dirt from to plant it. I did the exact same thing. Whatever was that, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yep.
6 years, something like that. Yeah, filled it up.
Well, they were still working up at the intersection, and it was backed up past Wagstaff. So I said, well, we wanted to go check out the new elementary school anyway, and I guess this is all school land. They took down that house that was across from the Episcopal church. And, well, they've paved the road here. You can't go anywhere, but you can turn around. They've got it paved.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a nice little, I guess, playground?
Yeah, I don't know though, but there's like sewer stuff in there too. I don't know. The school's all the way down there, but then it said something about the school up here, so I don't know. Maybe this is a couple more houses going in here on this corner.
Yeah, it could be.
That could be too. Well, the school's supposed to be open for August, so
Yeah, I think this is just happens to be coincidence.
Coincidence, yeah. Well, we like to pack, you know, the houses, which is good for community schools, assuming the kids are allowed to go to the school near their house. It's not a given here. Yeah, there's Bowling Road Elementary School sign out here at the street, which is why I thought this might be part of the elementary school, but I really think it's just housing going in front of the elementary school. Home Depot, where everybody hauls home stuff in their Model Y.
That's right.
There's probably another one here in the parking lot somewhere. We're switching from white to the, you know, midnight silver metallic now because free color.
Yeah.
Pretty color, free color.
Yep, I agree.
There aren't any bad colors. There just could stand to be maybe a few more colors.
That's right. I think that's a good.
Yeah, I mean, since these little maples here are $60 and these aren't particularly any variety that is highly sought after, it makes those $20 ones at Walmart seem, you know, like the best deal of the century. So this is the Crimson Queen, Donnie, the one we're going to plant in the planter that we got. The $20 one at Walmart.
Yeah, that one's it's 3 times thicker.
It's bigger, it is, but that's ours will get that big. And I'll be happy to watch ours do its thing. Don's being a really good sport, letting me get my total and complete fill of looking. He told me I could even have a plant since it's my birthday.
That's right.
Don definitely let me indulge. I got the barberry I've had my eye on. Do I need to hold a plant in my lap? Maybe not, okay. Well, he hasn't put anything in the back seat on the floor yet because, you know, that's an option. So we bought this Japanese holly. It's got Heliori or something like that, Halori. We bought that for there. That's gonna look really pretty. Kind of accentuates don't drive off the driveway there.
It is gonna get bigger and bushier.
Right, it'll probably, it'll probably double, maybe triple the size of the mound, but it grows in that.
Just fine if it hangs over the board a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. We'll have to think about how much more dirt or all the way in the ground or, but we got dirt, so I'm thinking, Donnie, one more piece of wood.
Sure, we can box it up a little.
Box it up just a little bit more and put at least another bag of dirt in there.
Sure, we can do that.
And then the canna lily I bought is gonna go along the other side of the creek over there. Well, we'll talk about it, but right underneath the big holly tree, I need Don to go in and pull the blackberry vines. I can't do up on the slope like him. And I thought we'd put it on that end and not on, we don't want them in front of the gnome home.
Right.
I don't want it to block the gnome home.
Right.
So if we put it on the other end, it'll take a long time for them to spread that far. So I only bought one. But, and I got a couple of the Pachysandra I was talking about this weekend that Dad had, and it loves shade. Is your car feeling heavy?
Yeah, I can tell there's something back there.
I'm sorry, Donnie, but dirt makes me happy. Actually, the plants in the dirt are what really make me happy, but...
So you really want me just to pour the dirt in?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
I don't know. This is not my field.
Yeah, I just want you to pour the dirt in. Because we have rain overnight and it's settling before I put the plant in there is a good idea.
So just kind of put it out?
Yeah, just spread it on top even. Yeah. You can't go wrong. We'll just rake it if we don't like how it went down. Well, for $2.67, that's some really dark looking nice topsoil. We bought the cheapest dirt they had. Well, we didn't need fancy dirt for over here, and that looks plenty good.
And 1 cubic feet, so 4 cubic feet should just kind of smooth it out.
Yeah, we got 4 bags.
Smells good. Smells very woodsy.
Oh, okay.
No, I just
in a good way. I got you. Not like manure. You actually okay.
No, it doesn't smell like
okay. Black cow, my favorite thing in the world. Black cow.
No, it doesn't smell like black cow.
Don's had to deal with some bags of black cow before. So this is the TPU. This is off the CR10, the original 3D printer. Not perfect, but much improved. Johnny increased the flow rate by 50%. Remember, we didn't think it was extruding enough filament. And super huge improvement. He thinks he can tune this in. Vidalia onion. There's the pulled pork. And all of the fixins. And it may be we're going to have homemade ice cream tonight too. So Johnny did his first print on the bamboo. This is a chassis for a new robot. What's the name of this one?
Dave's Hockey Puck.
Dave's Hockey Puck. Okay, it's looking pretty darn cool. Marty's got a cicada. Hey, buddy. He goes, these lights out here are very helpful, Mom. Okay, have fun, Marty. Tuxin, Striper, snoozing. And Morris is in the other chair, I think. Look like a shadow. Johnny, that is a masterpiece. And in honor of Johnny, we have caramel nut sort of cookie flavor tonight instead of the chocolate chip ones.
Mm-hmm.